Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Quick question for you. Do you ever struggle with overthinking? You know, like that your mind never seems to shut off. It just keeps going and going and going and going. Well, we're going to address that in this episode of the Daily Energize. So make sure you stick around and catch it, because I'm going to share a 3-step process to help you not overthink anymore. So before we hop in there, welcome to the Daily Energize. I am super happy to have you here. I am your host, as always, Spencer Jones, and I'm so incredibly grateful that you took the time out of your day to hop in here and join me. So thank you so much. And don't forget to hit follow, subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. All right, let's hop into today's focus about overthinking, because overthinking is such a common thing. So if you are struggling with it, where your mind is constantly ruminating, it's constantly replaying situations and thoughts and arguments and whatever over and over and over and over again, you're not alone. So many people do this. It happens to me at times. I've gotten a lot better with it. And I've seen a lot of our energizers struggle with this, especially, our energizers who are going for big things, doing amazing things and going after these big goals. It's kind of part of the territory that we overthink, that our minds always seem to be on. And we just want to be able to shut them off at times and be like, let's just breathe. Let's just have some space here. But yet that can be scary at points. The idea of it sounds good, but we're also like, well, I don't want to not think either. Like it sounds good, but it can be scary in practice at points. So my hope and goal is that this episode will help you do that, because thinking won't fix overthinking. I hate to tell you, right? Thinking your way through it is not going to fix it. And that's what we tend to do. We try to think of, well, how can I stop overthinking? Well, if I think about this problem, this solution, all that'll fix it. But that doesn't do it. The one thing that really fixes and solves overthinking is action. That's right. Taking action solves and eliminates, or at least at the very least quiets, the overthinking. So when your mind is running in those loops, it's often fear disguised as productivity. Like you're still doing a lot, you're maybe being productive, but maybe not with things that matter or are of highest priority. You convinced yourself that they matter more. And it's run oftentimes, not always, but oftentimes by fear. So if you find yourself in that mental loop of overthinking and just replaying those things over and over and over again, here are the 3 steps I invite you to take to eliminate that and overthinking. The first is to label the thought spiral. All you need to say is, I'm overthinking. I'm overthinking. That's it. I'm overthinking. Now, you can say other words or other things if you like. That's cool. But name or label that thought spiral. So I'm overthinking. That's step 1. Step 2, breathe and decide one small next step. What's one step that you could take that will help resolve that issue, that thing, whatever you're overthinking about, whatever that is. So take a small or a deep breath in and think, what's one small step I can take to help? Okay, so you've labeled it, you've breathed, and now you're thinking about what's the next step. Now, here's the third one. The third step in this whole process. Take that step you just decided on within 60 seconds. Take that step that you decided on, that small step, not a big one, but that small step, within the next 60 seconds. Within the next minute, you are taking action on that step. Momentum beats the mental noise every single time. But yet we get caught up in fear, we get caught up with the worry, and well, what about this and this and this? And then we're overthinking again. We're just trying to think our way through it when we need to take action. So this 3-step process helps you in a couple different ways. First, it stops your mind from replaying that situation over and over and over again because it forces you to come to the present moment saying, okay, hold on, I'm labeling this thought, right? Now you're in the present moment saying, oh, I'm labeling this thought, right? I'm overthinking. Then you take a breath in, which helps calm your nervous system. It takes you out of survival mode into that safety net, right? That parasympathetic area, or parasympathetic nervous system, so you're calm or relaxed. One breath might not do it immediately, but it'll definitely start switching you over to it. And then you're still in the present moment. What's one small step I could take? I'm not thinking of a big thing, getting overwhelmed. What's one small step? And then before you have time to think about it and waste time, you take action on it, right? You have 60 seconds. Within 1 minute, within 60 seconds, you're taking action on it. That way, you are building up momentum. And then you can rinse and repeat that, especially steps 2 and 3. Okay, I'm breathing. What's the next step? Okay, let me take action on that. Okay, what's the next step? Okay, do that. But don't overthink it. Just take one step at a time. All right? You got this. Yes, overthinking is a thing, especially when we're going for big things, and it can be frustrating and irritating and overwhelming. Follow that 3-step process and notice that change. And I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear a story of when you tried this and the outcome that happened. So please hop in the Energy Hub community, share it with us. I would love to hear it and love to celebrate you for trying it, and love to hear the results you get. So let me know, drop that in the Energy Hub, and just keep being you. Keep shining bright, and I don't know what else to say except just be your freaking awesome self. All right, that's all I got for today. Thank you for being here. Have a beautiful day. And until next time, I'll catch you later.